we are going to learn how to use grayscale. Oh yeah, do you know when everything is black and white and you're emo and you don't look anymore into the place and you're like, everything is black and white? But now, we are going to transform that into colors, baby. Not only to colors, but we're also going to understand how the freak light works. Do you know? Let's learn right now. Remember to leave a like and comment. Let's go, baby. Woo! First of all, for me to do this kind of shadow, this strong, I need to show you guys the direction that I'm choosing for light. And I'm choosing a light coming from above, like this, hitting the dragon, like this, okay? Do shadows in the grayscale or after grayscale? You do shadows in the grayscale. The motive while you are working on grayscale is exactly to do the shadows. You work on grayscale because you're having trouble to identify the light and shadows. That's why we remove the colors to see better what we are doing. I can show it in this working process that I'm doing. This is how it is right now, but I didn't start it with colors. I started with it on black and white for me to understand where I'm going to do it bright and where I'm going to do it shadows. I'm going to do it darker. And after I understood, I just started painting out and getting crazy. The nose, the muzzle, is a small rectangle. So, where's the point that got the hardcore light and the soft light? Well, if we put this right here, we can see this is going to... this is going to be the place receiving more light. And this one here is going to receive the least light. Okay, Fitch, you're just focusing the movement and you're like, bruh, I just need the movement. What you can do right now, pick your white and you start doing the parts of light on it. Yeah. There are some crazy people that paint on gray levels, and they don't really do the scales in the dragon. They do like meat and the bending points, and it looks incredible. And still look like scales. It's amazing. I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of that technique too. And I want you guys to notice that the hair is going to be a bright color, like white. It's not going to receive extremely dark shadow. Please remember this. When it's a white tone, only if you get an extremely close, I don't know, horror type of light, you're going to get the shadow casted in the white. Dark, 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 dark. That's the only case, because white cannot get too dark. The same way that black cannot get that bright in all of it. Of course, you can have some white reflection in black, but it's in a specific point, not fully on that. You see that I'm starting to paint from the most darker part to the brighter one? Yeah, it helps so much, guys. Everything in the back is much brighter. Much brighter. It's not that strong. It cannot be that strong, okay? This is important what I'm saying right now. When you are working on grayscale, not only grayscale but your artwork, your focal point is on a higher contrast, while your background, while what is not your focal point, is going to be on a lower contrast. Lower, much lower. It's important. Hey Gab, what is contrast? Here, this is a high contrast. Why? Strong shadows, strong light. And the background is a low contrast. Why? Because it does not got a strong shadow and a strong light at the same time. And what we can do to make it even stronger? Multiply. Change our layer to multiply. Or even better, color burn, but be careful because this thing burns. Remember, each time that we touch the same place again, we gotta need to make our brush smaller and render it more. But don't go like to 1 pixel and those things. If you're going to that point, yeah, you're doing something wrong. When I did the guy close to the cam, small, looking at the dragon, I did him in strong, dark tones. Why? Because we are seeing the back of him, and all the light is on the dragon, so we have more people looking at the dragon, not at the guy in the border. We want you to look at the dragon. That's why I did it all darker, and without any contrast, any kind of detail or anything, okay? Gabs, how do you know this is fog? Okay, first of all, separate it from the rest. Separate it. Freaking separate it. And now you start doing all the what's the name of that? Cloud. Yeah, the cloud stuff. The cloud details. If you got any question on how to do the painting only in grayscale, not colors, comment down below. So right now, we are going to see how to apply colors in your painting. Like, you did an amazing painting, black and white, and you're looking to yourself like, how the freak am I going to paint this? Because let me show you what normally happens. Let me show you. The drug is going to be red, pink, whatever. And they start painting like this. Just don't do this. It only applied color. It did not apply it to be a strong and darker tone. It just did it. So I'm gonna show you guys some methods to do it, okay? Some methods that I use. You can do an overlay. Maybe you prefer to start doing this strange base because you love it. You can do it overlay, like you love this strange base, and then you apply another layer using, I don't know, multiply, and then you start getting into it, but I don't really recommend. So yeah, I'm gonna show my 2 ways of doing it. Okay, first way, gradient map. Here on Photoshop, you click on gradient map. It's going to appear this crazy stuff right here. It's going to help you select tones of your ambient light. We have it here, the darker tone and the brighter. So I want a darker tone to be around blue. Yeah, this type of blue. No need to think too much, no need to think. I can go change it again. And about the brighter tone. Let's make it brighter. Yeah, you got it. Let's make it brighter. This is on yellow, but you can literally just choose another tone that you feel like the most on doing it. Like here, much darker. As for me, I want to do this dragon, a red dragon. A red, powerful dragon. Let me just confirm here in my reference. Yeah, I want you to do a powerful red dragon. So, all the full scene. Before we go into any of those 2 borders, click here in the middle. 2 times, yeah, you create another part. This is going to open for you. Another layer of colors for you, yeah. Remember to think first of the levels of gray. And when you get the levels right, like here, it's right. Now you can go to color. Remember to always be adjusting to be sure that you're not freaking up your art. Now let's see the colors that we can have here. Oh my, it looks so pretty. I love this. Okay, let's create another one. It's too dark again. Let's go into even more brighter tones. Okay, you can even change the place of it. It's going to change the strength. Another one. This is one way to start coloring. And you can also change this gradient map to color. So it doesn't really affect your levels, it only affects the color. See? This way stays the same and this way changes the levels. Same, change. Another way for you to start coloring it, it's the color balance. You go here and go like, bruh. Here, blue, here, yeah, here, yeah. Like midtones, yeah, you. Hey, you. I want everything green in this one, okay? Green. Green got the power. Blue in the shadows. Blue in the shadows. and in the light, yellow. It's another way for her to start coloring. Okay, now I'm rotating brighter colors. Yellow, yellow. Where I'm going to apply? Yes, in the light. In the light, yellowish tones. Now I use the mode color. Guys, this is an important mode that I'm going to use the mode color on my brush. Here, color. Because it's going to apply exactly the color that you want. And it's not going to take out the level that you use it. Perfect, right? Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I'm going to use my smudge tool, my official smudge tool. So the mode that I love to use here, I go into curves. Oh my, I just love. You just go in this tool, what I just did right now. I just used the levels tool and I was just changing one by one, I was creating. And just looking at I like it or not the result that I was getting there. Like right here, I was just creating dots and choosing where it was going to be according to what I like it and what I did not like it. Okay, we can notice that this part is more saturated than the rest. We need to fix this right now, okay? So you guys can see this blue right here. So what if I told you guys that this is not blue? Here, it's It's not blue, not blue, not blue, not blue, not blue, not blue. Here, green. But it's still not blue. There is no blue here. All of this part right here is still warm. That's why colors throws people so much. And that's why some people prefer to work in grayscale. Recapitulating, you can use gradient map, you can use color balance, and after that, always use your brush on color mode and start painting and selecting the places. Also use soft light mode, and you can use for some highlights color dodge mode. Don't forget of those modes, okay? And remember, try to keep the ambient light on, just there, making everything happen, just great, fantastic, okay? Make it happen, make it work. Don't go out of nowhere and put a strong green. No, put a bright green. See if it goes well, the bright green. Always try, not already go 100%, because you will want to try to give up in your art. If you're just there, do something and go like, no, I don't like that. A pajanga, please, don't! Huh. Distortion, yes, I want some distortion. Yeah, make him look bigger than he is. Yes, thank you. You that watch this tutorial, why not help your friends by sharing it? Or just getting our content on Gumroad and Patreon. You're going to love it! Come on, share it! And I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye, champ! You're awesome!